and her office, just commemorating this outstanding event that hopefully will bring wonderful fruits to the community and will just enhance the dignity of their work and the way they could evolve in this beautiful country. So please, let's hear it. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. And if I can ask my colleague, Representative Armando Walle, to join me this morning in the council so we can present the resolution. And when we do that, I'd like to commend the Mexican Consulate for the work that you do and hosting the 7th Annual Labor Rights Week. It's important because knowledge is power, and it's important that our employees, our workers know that they have rights in the United States regardless of their immigration status. And delighted to see all the other consuls that have joined and the groups that are here in support in all the activities that will take place this week. Armando and I have a record in the Texas House of Representatives of filing legislation, of supporting legislation that improves working conditions for our employees. For instance, this past session I filed legislation to extend the period to be able to file a claim for wage theft, because through our experience here in our work at the consulate, we hear lots of stories of people that are promised that they'll get paid next week and next week and next month. By the time they know it, that time period has lapsed and they no longer have legal recourse. Also, I filed legislation dealing with human trafficking because that's also a very important issue in our community. So it's our honor to be here today to support the consulate and the work that you're doing in the community.
Muchísimas gracias por la oportunidad de estar aquí con ustedes. My name is Armando Walle, State Representative, and my colleague and I, she's right, we're always very attuned to the workers' rights. I filed legislation every session to mandate that employers, particularly in construction, that they offer insurance to their workers. It's something that we're probably, I think, the only state in the union that doesn't mandate workers' comp for the construction workers. So it's a very important piece of legislation. We're going to keep filing it. And I'll end with, there's a lot, this is a very prosperous country, United States of America, one of the most prosperous country in the world. That prosperity and needs to also flow down to its workers. And part of that is protecting that worker that's here working every day to provide for their families, because for instance, if you have somebody that gets hurt on the job, we all pay for it, particularly if that worker doesn't have some type of insurance or some type of protection, because what that employer will do is drop that worker off at the emergency room, and usually at the county emergency room where we all pay for at the end of it. And so it's the moral and right thing to do to make sure that we have protections for our workers. And I could say that in Spanish, but I will hold that piece. But great opportunity to be here. Muchísimas gracias por la oportunidad de estar aquí con ustedes.